Welcome to my team for the competitive group Ironman. This will consist of me, a Linux user, Athena Sophie, who will be a scaler, Spartan Doska, who is an AFKer, Marukai, who will be doing clues, and lastly Velix, he will be the pro PVMer. Together, we are the Spartan unit. Delriff within the Demon Slayer quest is quite annoying, and that is because every 250 damage, you will have to run to Gideon, who goes clockwise, starting at the southwestern corner, and then this is to avoid Delriff's Obliterate special attack, which will bring the player to about 200 health or less. Now, the barrier will still damage you, but it's hardly anything compared to what you would be while standing out. And then pretty much once you have done it all 4 times and Delriff has 1 health, you'll be able to finally complete the boss fight. Dragon Slayer, completed. The Golem quest, completed. Oddly enough, this did get me 1 thieving level. Little tip for players that are doing Shadow of the Storm quest, you are able to use any weapon up until the monster is very low, and then you will need to use a Silverlight. This means you're able to use weapons with higher accuracy, as with the Silverlight you only have about 20% hit chance. So yeah, you really want to use something better. With this 10,000 experience lamp, it will be going into Necromancy. Although it is fast, I might as well just speed up just a little bit. Now I have 52 Necromancy. And hello Evil Dave, I'm here to save you so you can go back to your mom's basement. With that, I should have gotten 7,000 cooking experience, which did get me a cooking level. Evil Dave's Big Day Out gives massive experience. I should have done this way earlier. Oddly enough, from 51, I got 54. For Herblore, I got from 44 to 47. From 40 Agility, I got 44. And from 51 Cooking, I got 53. This is another quest I should have completed, and that is You Are It. After this quest, although you only get 1 quest point, you actually get 40,000 Dungeoneering XP, and I'll show you where the spots are real quick. At Aggie's house, 2 tiles east of this rock. Once you are here, right click the old necklace, and we will be digging. Voila, that is spot 1. The next spot is in Frankenstein's castle, close to over here. If I can find this garden, there we go. I guess in this exact corner right here. Make your way to the Priest Imperial Mausoleum, go south to the staircase, and then you'll want to dig right here, directly south of it. You'll want to go to Catherby, and we'll be going southeast, pretty much to the fishing spot. Once you see this grapple tree, I highly suggest you to zoom in, and you want to stand right here, in between this white flower and the blue flowers. Then right click dig, and voila. World's easiest quest, Hazel Colt, for 1,500 thieving experience. Oddly enough, it did get me to 34. No sheep were harmed in the making of completing the sheep herder quest. Instead, let's focus on me getting the 4 quest points. Completed the easy Daemonheim achievements for an awesome experience lamp. 2,000 Herblore, which did get me to 48. Tourist Trap is completed. Usually, most people will put it on thieving. However, I will be putting it on agility just so I can get 2 levels. And with that, the tourist trip has been completed. I had no idea the boss within Haunted Mine was this easy. Even with tier 50 Necromancy armor and weapons, I was easily able to defeat this boss without touching any of the summon I have brought. Haunted Mine completed for a whopping 22,000 strength experience lamp. More importantly, I did this so we're able to collect Bronze Spear, which I will be showing right now. At the 2nd floor within the Haunted Mine, there is a Bronze Spear. You will need to pick this up with area loot because there is nearby corpses who will attack you when you pick it up. So you pretty much want to stay away from it. As for the Bronze Spear itself, it is needed for several quests that includes the Taiboan Trio, Barbarian Smithing for Otto's house as a first resort, and then you also have some achievement diaries that does require this, which is quite annoying. And the only other way to get this is if you are 65 attack and strength to enter the Champions Guild. You'll probably want about 13 of these spears. I do not recommend doing barrels with tier 50 weapons. I had to bank 3 times to kill all 6. This will be the first ever loot. Ooh, 83k. More importantly, I now have 1 kill. Ooh, 54 farming. With this, now able to grow chinchompas. The only issue is I'm going to actually have to train hunter and catch chinchompas until I get their offsprings. Last episode, I showed a very lengthy process of how to get seaweed. There is another option, although it's considered a daily. If you go to Catherby, to the docks, you're able to right-click the general store and just hit seaweed. You will be able to sell 80 a day for a whopping 2 coins each. What lies below quest completed, giving me 100 quest points. Let's see, reclaim. Roll another magical dice for 250,000 GP. Once players have completed the Violet is Blue 2 quest, when you go to the Land of Snow portal, you want to hit option 3, and this is so you are able to AFK Firemaking. Once the area has loaded, there will be a bonfire, which you are able to configure to add logs or for the cooking option, and there is a bank nearby. So pretty much just save your preset, go back and forth, and you're able to easily train this. Although keep in mind, there is actually a better method for cooking, and that is under the Rogue's Den, but that does require, I believe, 55 agility and thieving. So this is the best way, as there is an unlimited fire, so you don't actually have to waste your time lighting a fire and getting a log every other inventory. And there is 49 firemaking. With this, I am now able to do the Tears of Guthix quest. Tears of Guthix quest completed. The main goal of Tears of Guthix, you will want to collect from the blue tears. These will move between 9 and 15 seconds. After you have stayed there the whole time, you will get experience on your lowest skill. In my case, it was 16 summoning. It has brought me up to 22. I guess I claimed an ancient lamp from the museum. I'll take the free 1000 summoning experience. 24 summoning. For players that are doing the Creature of Frankenstein, when you go to a furnace for the conduit mold, make sure that you go to the very bottom left corner, click on silver bar, and then in the middle of the screen, hit conductor. Make sure you only make 1. There has been a lot of people that have been returned to the game, and the new interface for smithing is extremely complicated, so every so often I like to remind players exactly what to do. Creature of Frankenstein completed. Troll Stronghold, players are able to safe spot their dad by standing at the gate exactly where I am, so pretty much at the very northern part, and your dad should get lured behind this rock, meaning you're able to safe spot him. The very first troll general within the room, players are able to safe spot it simply by attacking, and then you'll just want to stand to the east. Make sure to not go too far north, in which case it will be out of the safe spot. This whole quest has nothing but safe spots. If you do fail pickpocketing them, just like I did, you want to actually run in the cell, and then voila, you're able to safe spot both berry and twig if you do fail pickpocketing them. Troll Stronghold completed for a massive 20,000 XP. Started from 38 Herblore, was able to get up to 43. Alright, so for ARG within the Troll Romance quest, the safe spot I have found is you want to actually run to the very northeast, wait for him to attack you. Once he is directly south, you want to stand in this tile. And voila, prey range, as sometimes he is able to both melee and range you, so this is pretty much a safe spot. Troll Romance completed, which got me from 38 agility up to 40. Unwelcome Guest completed, which gains access to using the Raptor as a Slayer assignment, and I'm actually able to build the Grove. Hill Giants are pretty fun. 50 Necromancy. Time to do this Kilo task. Players will need to bring fishing explosive that is buyable from any Slayer Master, although I do suggest you to maybe buy about 50. Now to actually unlock these, you will need to have completed the Morgue mini quest, which takes about 2 minutes. So, I mean, that's extremely easy. The only thing is that it does require 32 Slayer. Oh, I already got the more flippers. Well, that was kind of awkward. Can now make Necromancy weapons up to tier 50. Was able to make both weapons. Now, the problem is with the armor, I'm going to somehow need spirit runes, which means I'm going to need impure essence, which means I need pure essence, which means I need to go mining now. So yeah, it's going to be a long process. Tier 50 armor completes it. Beneath Cursed Tides completed for 10,000 combat experience. It may be combat related, but that does mean you're able to use it on Herblore. From 43 to 44. And I also have a new monthly D&D, the Oyster. For the Oyster, you want to go to the Runecrafting Guild and then just go through all the way down to the bottom floor at the Wizard's Tower. Then you want to go north and then right click the wizard and dive. This is considered a monthly, and you can gather from the tasty looking seaweed, which gives farming experience, and the fishing spot to the southwest a little bit. This will take quite a while for you to actually get the ingredients. Keep in mind that the experience you get does based on your level, and let's say you eat a fish pie for a +3 fishing level, it will actually increase the experience drops you do get from the fishing spot. And if you have like a garden pie, it will work for the farming portion. Once you have gotten both items, you want to feed it to the oyster and then come back at the next start of the month for your rewards, and then just repeat this forever. Perfect time for me to end off the episode because I'll be AFKing a lot of mining and smithing, going for mithril bars, which both of them are perfect on mobile as they are very close to a bank nearby, and then you can just go back and continue mining. I do have huge plans to get maybe 10 or 15 fletching levels. I just need to see how long it will take to mine, then smith them into dart tips, and then actually fletch them. Although I will need to find a way how to get money for feathers, since that is a very costly. With that, thank you all so much for watching this episode, and enjoy the rest of your day. Oh my goodness, first magpie, please give me Amulet of Power. Come on. This is the whole reason why I train Hunter like crazy. Oh well, at least it's a high alcohol.